Hello viewers, in today's session we are going to discuss three important problems from inverse trigonometric functions related to the principal value branch of inverse trigonometric functions like sine inverse function, cosine inverse function and tan inverse function, right? So in this class we'll see how we can find out the values of these three expressions using the concept of principal value branch, right? So let us take these problems one by one. So let us take this problem number one, right? So here we have to find the value of sine inverse sine 47 pi over 3, right? Now, before finding out the value of this expression, let us see the principal value branch of sine inverse function, right? So the principal branch of sine inverse function is given by this interval that is from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, right? So sine inverse x must lie from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, including the endpoints, right? Where this x must lie in the interval that is from minus 1 to 1, right? So this interval is known as the principal value branch of sine inverse x. So utilizing this interval, we have to calculate the value of sine inverse sine 47 pi over 3. So here we see that we have a term 47 pi over 3, right? And 47 pi over 3 can be converted into degrees. So we can now write 47 over 3 times 180 degrees, because pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. So when we solve this expression, we'll get this number, that is this is 3 times 60. So we have 47 times 60 degrees, right? And this angle does not fall in the interval that is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, right? So what we have to do, see here we have the term sine 47 pi over 3. So let us take x is equal to sine inverse, and we have sine 47 pi over 3, right? And if we take this term as theta, then we have x is equal to sine inverse theta. Now, according to this definition, this sine inverse theta must belong to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, right? And this angle theta must belong to this interval that is minus 1 to 1, right? So here this theta is sine 47 pi over 3, right? So now we have to simplify this theta, which is equal to sine 47 pi over 3, in such a manner that this value, that is sine 47 pi over 3, lies in the interval that is from minus 1 to 1, including minus 1 and 1. Right? So let us separately find out the value of sine 47 pi over 3, which is our theta. So now let us split this angle 47 pi over 3, right? So here we have this angle, so we can now write sine, and 47 pi can be written as 48 pi minus pi, and here we have 3, because 48 pi minus pi is 47 pi. Now we can write this expression by distributing this 3 over 48 pi and pi. So we can now write 48 pi over 3 minus pi over 3, and now we have sine, and this is 3 times 16. So we have 16 pi minus pi by 3, right? Okay, so now we'll express this expression like this, that is sine 2 times 8 times pi, because this is 2 times 8 is 16, and here we have pi by 3. Now let us compare this expression with this one, that is sine 2 times n times pi minus say here we have y, right? And y is pi by 3, and the value of n is 8, n is 8. So we have this form as sine 2n pi minus y, right? So now the value of sine 2n pi minus y is equal to minus sine y. So this is a known formula from trigonometry. So we have sine 2n pi minus y is equal to minus sine y, right? So here we have minus sine, and y is pi by 3, right? So now our theta is equal to minus sine pi by 3. So now the value of this expression, this expression is x. So x is sine inverse, and sine 47 pi over 3 is equal to a minus sine pi over 3, right? Now here I will make one important use of an important result, that is sine inverse minus x is equal to minus sine inverse x for all x belonging to the interval minus 1 to 1, right? So here we have or we can take this negative sign outside, so we have minus sine inverse, and we have sine pi by 3, right? So now we have an expression in which we have sine inverse sine pi by 3, and sine pi by 3 is equal to sine 60 degrees, and sine 60 degrees is square root of 3 over 2, right? And this value obviously lies between minus 1 and 1. So now we can cancel out these two terms, that is sine inverse and sine, because we have sine pi by 3 lying between minus 1 and 1, right? So now we have minus, and here we have pi over 3, right? So the value of x, which was sine inverse sine 47 pi over 3, the value of this expression is equal to minus pi by 3, and obviously this value, that is minus pi by 3, it belongs to this interval, that is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, right?